Some of President-elect Trump's cabinet picks are expected back on Capitol Hill this morning. They're looking to garner more Senate support ahead of their confirmation hearings. That includes Trump's pick for FBI Director Kash Patel. Pete Hegseth and Kristi Noem are also looking to secure more votes this week before Congress goes dark for the winter break. CBS News senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe is in West Palm Beach, Florida. He's tracking all the developments for us this morning. So, Ed, let me begin with Kash Patel, who's really been making the rounds, much like another controversial pick, Pete Hegseth. It seems as if most of his selections, the president-elects, are staying the course, ignoring their critics, ignoring sort of the controversy, and that seems to be working.
It does, because while critics may critic, they've only got to worry about 53 votes in the Senate, those 53 Republican senators who can vote yay or nay. And as long as he's got a majority of the Senate, or she, those nominees should be fine. And so that's why you see them making these methodical visits to key members of the committees first that would consider their nomination, and then eventually perhaps the full Senate. And we should point out that in most of these cases already, they've extended invitations to meet with Democratic senators who, at least so far, have passed up the opportunity, although we'll continue to track that. Kash Patel, the latest to join the fray, Tulsi Gabbard as well. Patel meeting yesterday, for example, with a senior member of the Judiciary Committee, John Cornyn of Texas, who came out and said, you know, you've heard all this stuff about how he wants to blow up the FBI or fire them all. He said, I think you would hear from Patel more directly now that that's just conjecture, and you should ask him about that. Well, it's that conjecture, of course, that earns them the attention of the president-elect and gets them the job in the first place. So be curious to see if they ever get the job. Do they make good on any of those promises or those statements that they were making during the campaign season? But either way, so far at least, Patel and Gabbard making those rounds and haven't found any signs of opposition just yet.
And so, Ed, Tulsi Gabbard, the president-elect's pick for Director of National Intelligence, is also expected back on the Hill. But given where we are with Syria in the news cycle over the last couple of days, and some of the criticism that she's picked up from people in sort of, this is not just the media, these are people like the former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton with regards to some of the criticisms that they made about Tulsi Gabbard, including expressing support for Bashar al-Assad. Could that derail her nomination?
With all due respect to the former Secretary of State, I don't think Hillary Clinton's opinion of her is going to carry much weight with Republican senators. I mean, here again, she's got to convince at least 51 of those senators to vote yes. We should point out, yesterday, after some of her meetings, she came out and stressed that she agrees with the president-elect that there should be no U.S. engagement or involvement in what is going on in Syria now. To say that unprompted is designed to assuage more public concerns about her previous visits to Syria, most notably in 2017 when she met with then Syrian leader Bashar al-Assad, who's now in Russia. She had expressed sympathy or not been as critical of the Assad regime through the years, and that's part of what concerns at least some senators. And remember, you're not necessarily seeing anybody say no, but you're not seeing anybody necessarily say yes either. Senators know 6 weeks, and that's about how much longer this transition is a long time. Something could get revealed, something could get said that would force that senator who had said yes to then backtrack. And so they all leave their options open. But the fact that she's getting meetings, the fact that nobody's out there proactively raising concerns about her is a sign that, at least for now, she's doing all right and should ultimately find favor. If something is revealed in the coming weeks, however, you know, things could change, and we'll see.
Yeah, indeed. Ed O'Keefe, always great to have you, my friend. Stay nice and toasty warm out there. Appreciate it.
Part of the job. Take care.
Yeah, I love it.